Okay, so this is our ARONIA berry juice. It's 100% pure, and it is actually, the berries are actually grown in our farms in South Dakota. And we have exclusive rights to these products that are grown on the farms there. Hold on, let me see. How do I get to the next page? No, that's not how. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know how to put it into the presentation mode because I wasn't finished with it. So bear with me. Can you all see that okay though?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So actually getting a daily serving of an abundance of antioxidants can actually help to reduce oxidative stress, which we all experience just by breathing the air that we breathe, exercising, eating, thinking, stressing, all of those kinds of activities actually produce oxidative stress in our bodies. And this can actually damage the cells as well as the DNA. The ARONIA berries and the antioxidants in there support the prevention of disease. They support our eye health. They aid in brain function, especially minimizing or eliminating cognitive decline. They contribute to mental health improvements in terms of cognition and mood and that kind of thing. ARONIA berries and the antioxidants that they contain reduce inflammation. And you know, inflammation is pretty much the basis for all disease, dysfunction, and degeneration in the body. They also support the healthy aging processes. That oxidative stress that I spoke about earlier and the free radicals that are associated with it are what actually cause our bodies to age. So as much support and help as we can get in aging gracefully and in a healthy manner, we can get all we can take. The other thing is it keeps our skin healthy, moisturized, and hydrated. It also helps us to maintain a healthy gut biome. And, you know, it has been said and shown that the gut is really like our second brain. So as little as 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters, adding that to your regimen twice a day is enough to boost up the antioxidants in your diet and help with all of these functions. And then I just started, and I do mean started because the benefits are so, let me close this door.
Okay. We got Deshaun, who just got in as an upgrade.
That's Melissa talking, you all.
Oh,
I finally found my way into that Zoom. You were talking, you were doing the Zoom, I couldn't interrupt you. It's okay. I figured it out. Okay. All right. So the ARONIA berries, which have been called also black chokeberries, like I mentioned, it grows in North America. Ours come from South Dakota, and it's like a shrub, and it's actually native to North America. And then the fruit, the berries actually show multiple bioactivities that have been shown to be potentially beneficial to human health. And that's including being anti-diabetic, anti-infective, anti-neoplastic. In other words, it helps, it works against the development of new growths like cancer and that kind of thing. It's anti-obesity. Antioxidant activities are plentiful. It helps with the heart, the liver, and it's got neuroprotective effects. Thus far, some of the compounds that are quite plentiful, like the phenolic compounds, like anthocyanins, phenolic acids, and on and on and on. You can see some of them there. I'm not gonna tongue twist those, but we'll be here for a while. But they have been found to be major active components of the aronia berry. And these products, they possess potent antioxidant activity. And this contributes to the majority of the bioactivities that they see happening in the aronia berries. And all of this information is from some articles that I found on by the National Institutes of Health. So you can see that they see the potential benefits, and they have done and are continuing to do more and more research on the benefits of the aronia berries and their components. So they say that they show promising lead compounds that have been isolated from the berries. And there's some that I'm into: cyanidins, galactosides, cholerogenic acid, quercetin, and ursolic acid. And especially the one of the major components that they found while they were doing some clinical trials with one of the components, the cholerogenic acid, and they found that that it had anti-cancerous properties. And then they also did some COVID-19 trial studies to see how quercetin, which is another one of the major components of the aronia berry, how that affected the virus. And I hope that I got that part in here. I didn't, I don't think I got to that. But what they found was that, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hold on. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, I'm just going to start from back up here. Okay. So anyway, they found that basically what they found was that the quercetin in terms of the COVID-19 and other viral and upper respiratory or respiratory issues, period. Influenza, RSV, all of those kinds of things. They found that especially the quercetin caused directly and indirectly, if I'm quoting properly, the inability of the virus to replicate, which is awesome. So, and they stated that the aronia berry shows the potential, trying to get this straight, shows the potential to be an effective preventative and a potential prevention and treatment mechanism for COVID-19 and other respiratory issues. Okay, and then, why is it not moving? Okay. So the aronia berries are also a great source of fiber, high in vitamin C, manganese, and antioxidants, as I mentioned before, with a wide range of vitamins and minerals, including zinc, magnesium, iron, vitamins like vitamin C, B, and K. And I also mentioned the antioxidant phenolic compounds, which show anti-inflammatory activity. And that can be translated into the potential preventative, there it is. No, that's not it. Preventative and therapeutic effects also on metabolic disorders, as well as cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular problems like high blood pressure, and other cardiac issues, as well as kidney and liver diseases. And aronia berries have been found to be very healthy for the kidneys because they're primarily rich in antioxidants known as the polyphenols, which again help reduce oxidative damage or the stress on the kidneys. Another issue that was identified was its neuroprotective effects against the amyloid B deposits that induce cognitive impairment. In other words, we're talking about Alzheimer's disease. And they also found that the chlorogenic acid that we mentioned before, that was what actually afforded it the neuroprotective properties. The ursolic acid exhibited multiple bioactivities, such as anti-oxidative stress, anti-neural inflammation. In other words, inflammation works against inflammation of the nervous system, anti-excitatory, excitotoxicity. That's a tongue twister. So that is a toxicity caused by excitotoxins that emanate from activities within the body. Mitochondrial protection, those are the basic growth factors in the cells, growth organelles, I should say. Enzyme inhibition, as well as receptor modulation. So lots and lots of benefits. And it possesses therapeutic potential and neuropsychiatric diseases, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, anxiety, and depression, and multiple sclerosis. So in terms of side effects, there haven't been a lot of well-documented reports, but some of the studies have suggested that some of the side effects might be things like dry mouth, gastrointestinal obstruction and constipation, diarrhea, food allergies, low blood pressure, and reduced blood clotting time. And so I would imagine that those would be identified with overconsumption of aronia berry because it is a fruit. And it is safe for children over the age of 1. I did check that out for you, Kalila, to clarify.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So So that is, as far as I have gotten, there is still tons and tons of information to get on this fact sheet. And so I'm going to continue to do that. And before the end of the week, it should be either on our app or on our Facebook page. So questions, comments, complaints? No, just kidding. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. There was something else I had there though. Oh, stop here. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, anybody else? We got something in the chat. What's going on there? Okay, Tammy. You telling her about our Save Our Strands system? Tammy?
Yes, ma'am, I sure did.
Don't miss an opportunity, right? Oh, hi, Earl. I didn't see you there. Are you a guest? Earl Williams, how are you? You can talk now if you want to unmute your if you want to unmute yourself, you can say hi. Okay, so let me see. Did we have something else in the chat? Okay, that was it. Okay, questions? No more. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Fiddlesticks. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, nobody's got questions, comments. So, yes, I'm gonna finish that up ASAP, and I will get it to you guys. I know you're looking forward to it because this is just, I mean, this is something that we need to share and share and share because, oh, I almost forgot to tell you, I got a testimony. So my husband and I were doing our prayers. And so for the past, oh my goodness, I really want to say since the beginning of the year, I have noticed this fine tremors when holding a book or piece of paper. I could see it doing like this. And I mean, it really caught me off guard. I'm like, is he having tremors? And so I would watch every time we were, especially if we were doing our prayers, and he was holding the book and I'd see it doing like this. So one day I did ask him about it. He said that he had noticed it. And so I, being in holistic healthcare, I started encouraging him to use different products and what have you. And they just continued. And what we started with the ARONIA berry juice about 3 months ago. And being a product of the product, we take everything in our line. And so we started with the ARONIA berry juice, 1.5 ounces, twice a day. And was it yesterday? Yesterday we were sitting there and we were chanting and he was holding the book and I didn't see the paper. I didn't see the book moving. And I'm really looking out of the corner of my eye because I don't want to be, very conspicuous. But I'm looking, and I didn't see the tremors. So when we finished, I asked him about it, and he said, yeah, he noticed that he didn't have them either. And he had actually gone to see his nurse practitioner and she had been actually monitoring it. And, you know, she did the testing and there were no tremors. So that speaks to the neuroprotection. Yeah, that speaks to the neuroprotection. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. And as Mary shared with us regarding her ability to stop smoking without any real negative effects, which is awesome. So, I mean, those are a couple of things that we can, you know, we can definitely share with people as we introduce them to the Aronia berry juice. And so, guys, if you haven't tried it, please do so. It should be on our website. And I even tried giving it to my grandson. He's 3. He made this. Well, he's not 3 yet, but he made a face. He's like, "Oh, grandma, that's." I said, "Come on now." I said, "Come on, Nolan, just drink a little bit." He'd take barely a sip and he put it down. So he eventually drank the rest of it, which was interesting. But I think for some people, it takes a little getting used to. I loved it from the moment I tried it. It reminds me of a cross between like prune juice and maybe a tart cherry juice, and yeah, a combo of that. But yeah, now I want to tell you this too, and I have to get the details on it, but I believe it was our farmer who mentioned that Aronia berry juice had been sent to, and I don't even remember what part of Africa. I'm going to get the details, and hopefully there was some research, some summary, or you know, a formal trial. But what supposedly went on was that they took the juice to Africa, where in one of the countries where there's a lot of sickle cell, and they provided them with the juice and eliminated the symptoms. Yeah, so I'm gonna contact our farmer and see if that is where that came from, and hopefully I have some details on that I can share with you guys. But I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, so I'm going to continue that. This is probably, well, I won't say the last time, but that I'm going to focus on the Aronia berry for a while. Next month is breast cancer. Well, I'm not going to say breast cancer. I'm going to say breast health awareness month. And then a couple of other things, bone and joint is the health focus, as well as some mental health stuff. So we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit and share some other goodies with you guys. So,
Dr. Betty, before you go, this is Francine. I just want to comment on, make a comment about a comment someone made earlier about all the grapes that they eat and loving grapes. And, you know, I know you've emphasized eating the rainbow, the variety of colors, but I just want people to know that grapes, red and the green grapes, contain 15 grams of sugar per cup. It's 1 gram more than a medium-sized banana, which is also high in sugar. And the grapes with the highest content are, of course, the good ones, the cotton candy grapes, packing 28 grams of sugar in a cup.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's, okay, go ahead. I'll try to calculate. Is 4 teaspoons in a gram? I've got to Google that right quick. If that's okay, hang on, let me find out. Is it 4 teaspoons equal 1 gram?
I think it's 4.
4 teaspoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. Okay, so that means that those grapes, you're getting a lot of sugar in a cup.
Like 4 teaspoons?
Yeah, 14,
Oh my
14
God.
spoon equal, yeah, 1 gram. I think I was gonna look it up because I didn't remember, but thank you for telling me that. So what did I just say? How many, 15 grams of sugar per cup. So that if that's 15 grams, that's 4 into 15, that's like, what's that? 4 into 5 times 4 is but 24 times 4, almost 4 teaspoons of sugar
Wow.
in a cup. Okay, so we love them and they have a lot of health benefits, but people just need to be aware and mindful that they do contain a lot of sugar, as do bananas, especially for diabetics.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's all.
I think it's true too, Fran, that
Mhm,
bananas, if they're the greener they are, the less sugar content there is in them.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
the more
Okay.
ripe they are, the more sugar they develop.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Just want to share that.
That's great, and that's especially important for people with blood sugar issues.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Fran.
You're
That's
welcome.
another one of our medical advisory team. So we
I'm
got
trying to.
lots and lots, and Elizabeth Ann is another one. So we're going to be hearing from all of these wonderful people in the coming months. So with that, I want to say thank you again for your time, for your participation, and your patience. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bring your friends, bring your family members, bring your team members, bring your questions. Okay. Thanks for showing up, guys. Have a what kind of week. Have
Thank
an
you,
a
Dr. Betty.
kind of week. A kind of, I said it.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Dr. Betty.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Good
Good
night,
night.
ladies.
Good night. Oh, how do I end it?
Leave
In
this
my
meeting.
defense, is that Earl Williams talking now that it's
Yes,
over?
ma'am. I didn't have nothing to say. How y'all doing?
Good, good, good. Thanks for
Excellent,
coming,
excellent.
Earl.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Okay, you too. Bye,
Okay,
guys.
bye-bye.